Oh, what's up, everybody? We're officially back. We're officially back on the Sorare, HQ, on Live Before Lock. We got a good one. We got a bunch of people that are hurt already, which, it's fun. It's fun. This is why we do the show, okay? This is why we do the show, because you never know when we're going to get a bunch of random Q tags. We finally started getting some news already. Let's do it. If you want to participate in said giveaway today, do me a favor, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag Zion into the chat, because Zion and the New Orleans Pelicans, along with the Boston Celtics, have decided to be rude. They've decided to be rude today, where it's going to be hard to figure out some of this injury news. We've seen some line movement. We've got some reported stuff, which is good. Actually, why don't we do this while you're doing that right now? Let me give you some of the news. Okay, so here's what we're waiting on right now. We have Zion, Jaylen Brown, both questionable. Chet Holmgren has been ruled in. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is going to play tonight. Josh Giddey up is Q-tagged up. Jalen Johnson is Q-tagged up. Kristaps Porzingis, after missing both games, along with Jalen Johnson over the weekend, is queued up. So is Zachary Reese-Shea, and then Dylan Brooks. It looks like we've got Cade Cunningham, Derek Lively, and Danny Gafford look like they are going to be ruled out. The Lakers are basically down to 10 guys tonight, okay? We already knew Luka Magic was not going to be on this team tonight. We know LeBron's not playing. We also had Gabe Vincent ruled out. We also had Jackson Hayes ruled out. That leaves them with one big man. They've got Austin Reaves, Dalton Connect, Rui Hachimura, Jake LaRavia, DeAndre Ayton dominating. That's 5 guys. Love a burger. Then they got Jared Vanderbilt, Bronny James, Christian Coloco, Nick Smith Jr., and Chris Mannon. I don't know who Chris Mannon is. I've never heard of that man before. Brandon Miller, breaking news. Brandon Miller is without a timetable to return. Brutal stuff for the Charlotte Hornets. They're not allowed to have fun. They are not allowed to have fun. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go over tonight's slate, just specifically looking at tonight. And then what we'll do is we'll go over some of the projections. I'm going to show you how I build my lineups. And then I will get into your questions. We got plenty of time, right? So this is the beauty of the blockchain. This is the beauty of the Monday night show. When I have a little bit more flexibility, we're able to start at 5 p.m. a little bit earlier. We have until 7, which is nice. We don't have the Bucks starting at 6:30, ruining everything. So everybody relax, all right? We can have a really nice time together as a team, as a unit. And more importantly, cheers. All right. We made it. We made it to 5. This is the official happy hour live before lock. Let's get a sip in there. We have a hazy today, a hazy from Industrial Arts Brewing Company. You love to see it. You love to see it. So if you're sipping on something or you're not, either way, happy you're here. All right. Let's go. Let's look at some of this. Oh, by the way, we'll give away an in-season limited tier card here towards the end. Let's go look at some of the fun stuff for tonight's section. I'm gonna give it a refresh too. I want to give it out. I want it to be nice and fresh as we take a look at some of these odds here. Let's keep it like this. Can you guys see that? If I have it like this, what's our visibility here? What's our visibility? We're at 150%. Can you guys see this okay? Or should I not do that? Should I put it the other way? Let me know in the chat. If you guys can see it, I'm going to keep it like this. If not, I'll move it around. It's tiny AF. All right. Fine, guys. Fine. Kind of mid. All right, everybody relax. Now we get the Cavs taking on the Detroit Pistons, right? Cavs they're on a back-to-back. So is Detroit. Both coming off W's yesterday. Cleveland beating Milwaukee, Detroit beating Boston. Cleveland 2.5 point favorites in tonight's game. The Magic and the Sixers, no Paul George in this one, no Joel Embiid in this one. It's going to be a lot of Maxey. It's going to be a lot of Edgecombe. Magic are 6.5 point favorites. Magic off to a relatively slow start. I think people are starting to get a little annoyed with Paolo Banchero. This is a buy low opportunity for Paolo Banchero. 8 o'clock. So we only have 2 7 o'clock games. And then we just chill until 8 o'clock. And then we just chill until 8 o'clock. And then we vibe. Hold on. Sorry. We had DMs. You got to double check. All right. Let's go. A-Town down. Atlanta playing Chicago. So Josh Giddey is like, I feel like this line is telling me Giddey's playing. I think so. If Giddey's not playing, that makes me think Porzingis and Jalen Johnson aren't playing. They were both at shoot-around. I kind of think everybody's playing here. I think everybody's going. Hopefully we have that news before lock, but there's a chance we don't with the gap. Brooklyn Nets against the Houston Rockets. Rockets are 15.5-point favorites. That's kind of gross. Nothing really to take away from this except for shout out our guy Jay Blaze and Cam Thomas, we got the Beantown boys, the Celtics taking on the Pellies. And the late news we got was Zion and Jaylen Brown. This line opened as Pelicans favored by 3.5. I feel as confident as I can in anything that Zion's not playing this game, I don't think Zion's playing, right? Because why would the Celtics be favored? I don't think Zion is playing in this game. There we go. T-Cage gets it, baby. T-Cage gets it. Mikey Baston in the chat. You love to see it. Appreciate everybody being here, by the way. It's good to have this show back. You know what I'm saying? It's good to just be hanging out with my friends. Anyways, back to this Boston Celtics and New Orleans Pelicans situation. So, a couple things with the Pellies. Yves Missy is back in action. The big boy, Yves Missy. There's no Kevon Looney. I think Yves Missy is like low-key a decent play tonight. Haven't looked at his cap. We'll do that momentarily. But the Celtics can't defend anybody. They made Jalen Duren look like Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah, TK, you and me both, bro. I just did a bunch. I got a lot. I've got a lot of Wemby tonight. It's crazy. I'm through 91 lineups. I'm going to get back to this. Don't worry. I'm through 91 lineups right now. Let me see if I can get exposure I don't know if it's going to tell, but of the 91 lineups that I've done in the main, I have 27 Wemby shares, 27 and 12 Jokic shares. Anyways, back to the Celtics. I kind of think Jaylen Brown and Zion don't play. I don't know. I don't know what to do with Jaylen Brown. I don't. I've been jamming Derek White on underdog. I think Derek White could smash. I think Peyton Pritchard and Anthony Simons both get a boost there. Simon specifically, his cap's a little too high for what he was doing. Yeah, streamer luck, bro. Streamer luck, bro. I don't know. I don't know how people feel about there. Any American frequent flyers. All right, here's the deal. Ian, where are you flying? You flying from Dublin? JetBlue has the best Dublin flight out. JetBlue would be my go-to. That's both the best flight and usually economical, but also like just the best flight. I would rather do JetBlue out of Dublin. American Airlines is fine. All of them are fine, but I'd go JetBlue if that's an option for you. I know they're like partnered up with Aer Lingus. Maybe you have feelings about Aer Lingus, but that's what I've been flying back and forth. Thoughts on Max Scherzer over 3.5K? That's going to be an over, dog. All right, let's keep going. Toronto Raptors against the San Antonio Spurs. Wemby should get 45 blocks tonight. Is that right? Over under 45 blocks. Jakob Poeltl a little dinged up, right? So that means it's going to be Sandro Mamashaleski. So there you go. You got 5 flights with United. Yeah, United's fine. You can vibe with United. United's fine. As long as it lands. You know what I'm saying? Wemby's going to get a ton of blocks tonight against Toronto. That's for damn sure. What else do we have? OKC against Dallas. Chet's already been ruled in. Dallas on a back-to-back. One thing to note, OKC and Golden State, are those the only 2 teams that have 3 games in the next 4 nights? They're all going to project through the moon. Just a reminder, OKC has played 3 games so far. 2 of them have been double overtime games. So if there was ever a time to rest some bros, it's going to be this week. Same thing with Golden State. They've got a couple W's. They're off to a good start. Later in the week, we could see it, okay? The Phoenix Suns against the Utah Jazz. Suns are 1.5-point dogs against the Utah Jazz. Suns, unwatchable right now. Mark Williams should be back. He didn't play the front end of a back-to-back. I assume he's good to go tonight. Whatever, dude. Devin Booker, that's probably it. Booker's going to project through the moon. He's also been a little boring. The Denver Nuggets against Minnesota Timberwolves. News broke earlier this afternoon that Ant-Man's going to miss 2.5 weeks. Sucks, but he's going to miss 2.5 weeks. Matrick Mass is looking forward to another historic Cedric Coward performance. Yeah, you and me both, bro. You and me both. Memphis Grizzlies against the Golden State Warriors. I think everybody's healthy and good to go. And then the Trailblazers and the Lakers. The Lakers already gave us our injury report. Matisse Thybulle's questionable. Time Lord ruled out. I think that's it. So let's remind the people here that we have a giveaway going. If you're watching on the So Rare channel and not Elite Fantasy Hoops, welcome. Thanks for hanging out with us today. Do us a favor, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag Zion. We'll give away some in-season stuff. How did everybody do this past game week? Did we cook? This past game week? How did we do? TSA could be rough with the shutdown going on. You got to talk about the shutdown, Mike. My wife just landed in San Francisco. She seems fine. Suns faced one with one of the toughest back-to-backs. Yeah, they get Denver with the elevation. Yeah, they're going to be pretty bad. Phoenix sucks, man. Phoenix sucks. They're a tough hang. They're a tough hang right now. Oh, look at Al Hoare back in the streets. We love it. Nick's here. Weisberg's here. Love to see it. Love to see it. So let's go look at you're just jamming Giddy. Did he get ruled in yet? Did we get any Giddy news? I would love the Giddy news. I was taking him a bunch early yesterday. No, nothing new since then. Early yesterday, and then pumped their brakes. I've been taking a lot of Austin Reaves though. So Austin Reaves made the thumbnail, right? Almost a 50-point triple double. He looks great. He looks great. And he like this matchup is not as juicy as the Sacramento one, but they got 9 or 10 guys, man. They don't have enough guys over there. They don't have enough guys. Amen's 12 fantasy score made me not get the streak on. Yeah, Amen was pretty bad. Let me go over to watching on both. Mike Basson gets it. You're going to San Fran via Chicago, then return is from Vegas. Come hang out in Newark, baby. Hit me up when you get to New York City, Ian. All right, let me go over to Sorare. I'll show you what we cooked up this past game week, huh? Let's go check it out. Then we'll go over to top tier projections. We'll start looking at some of that. All right, so these were my plays. These were my plays this past week. I had, what did we do? We had a limited arena coming to 88th. That's pretty bad. 477th, which I believe was my best scoring lineup, right? 477th. That got to 268 points. We beat the streak, baby. You had Wemby, Coop, Devin Booker sucks, bro. Booker with all those turnovers, just brutal. Triple J 2, inexcusable. This 18-year-old scored more fantasy points than you. Grow up. This other one got there too. Jaylen Brown hit the 51. Triple J stuck it in my bum again. VJ Edgecombe with 43. That was pretty solid. But that's where we landed this past game week. I have not built a single lineup yet, okay? I saved it. Boston says you need to replace Zion. I know. Oh, you guys want to craft now? I was going to save it for later. You guys want to craft? We can do crafty craft. We crafted a Rudy Gobert earlier today. We got 1740 in the essence. Let's go. Let's draw a limited. Come on, show me something good. Oh, another standard one. All right. As always, I will let the chat decide. The first one to get up to 3 numbers, 1 through 10. 1 through 10. Hit me with it. What are we thinking here? 1 through 10. What do we like? Tell me what to do. Let's see. So I'm seeing, okay, hold on. We got 4, 5, 9, 3, 7, 1, 4, 4. 4 it is. 4 it is. Maddie was the winning vote there. It's going to be 4, 420. Smoke some, blaze some. Here we go. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Bang, bang. Let's go. Lou Dort. Let's see what else was out there. Max Christie, boo. Quentin Grimes, no thanks. Dude, that was the best. Well, PJ Washington would have been sick. Dude, look at this, man. Let's play the freaking drop, huh? Hold on. We're going to claim it first. We're going to claim it, and then we're going to play the drop. We're going to play the drop like we've been here before, because this is a new signing, all right? This is a new signing for the So Rare manager. That was so weird. So you guys don't know this, but the video just stopped playing like halfway through for me. I didn't even get the video. Gobert and Dort from your standard room's not bad. I got Mason Plumlee. Listen, some skill issue. All right, let's go over to top tier projections and see what we got. Shout out our guys at Top Tier Projections. As always, if you sign up using promo code, let me put that on the screen. If you sign up using promo code TEAMHOLD10, hold on, let's get the banner up. Using promo code TEAMHOLD10, that will get you 10% off, baby. 10% off. So get in there if you haven't done it, or get in there, girl, if you haven't done it yet. Top Tier is a lot of fun. Hold on, we got emails coming in. What are emails? Okay, that's not important. Thought it was an important one. So we're going to go look at it now. Let's go look at it now. I'll leave this up for a little bit. Non-streamer issue. Nice try, dude. Nice try. Don't blame me for your inadequacies. All right, let's go over. Yeah, what's that Lou Dort going for? Like $5? That's how they're rewarding the streamers these days. All right, so let's start with what I like to do here is less than or equal to 20 of an L10 cap, okay? Then let's sort by value and let's see. Actually, let's sort by value. Let's see. These are the biggest values. So Porzingis, we still don't know, right? Porzingis battling a bug, but right now projects as like one of the better plays, right? Cap of 17 projects for 46. Okay, Dante DiVincenzo has a cap of 19. Excuse me, he projects for 41. Now Dante benefits from not only him becoming the starting point guard for the Minnesota Timberwolves, we also have Anthony Edwards missing some time, which means regular season Randall should cook as well. Peyton Pritchard here, fast PP. Cap of 19, he projects for 41.2. Celtics have 2 games. He gets an even bigger boost. Like he already projects well. This is with Jaylen Brown expected to play. So if Jaylen Brown doesn't play, like he should have a higher ceiling. The only problem is if somehow Zion is ruled in and Jaylen Brown is ruled out, makes me nervous for what the final score of this game will be. Okay. Miles Turner here has got a cap of 20, projection of 39. Speaking of cap of 20 and a projection of 39, how about Koopa Troopa flag? Then you got Ryan Rollins, who's moved into the starting point guard position, weirdly enough. He's got a cap of 16. He projects for 34. He's a good play, even if Cole Anthony comes back from the game that he missed. But if Cole Anthony misses another one, we already know KPJ is out. Ryan Rollins is going to cook. Sammy, how's it, kid? Cap of 9, projects for 28. I mean, listen, good luck trying to figure out the Celtics minutes, okay? Sometimes Hauser starts. Sometimes Hugo Gonzalez starts. Again, it would be really nice to get that Celtics starting lineup here before the game, because I will tell you, if Jaylen Brown is ruled out and Hugo gets the start, wheels the up on Hugo Gonzalez, okay? We keep rolling, Ryan Rollins. There we go, bottom line. Good job. Jarris Walker here, cap of 8, projection of 26. Walker Hive, stand up. Feel like we were ahead of the curve on Jarris Walker. Michael Porter Jr., that's two Porter Jr. references, and we haven't played the video yet, so let's do it. Let's do it.
We're the Porters. We share the crowd of up and down performers, throwing things and buzzer beater corners. And one of us is playing for the Warriors. We're juniors and we're the Porters.
Yeah, feeling like a Drummond and Jabari Walker game tonight. Good luck, man. We're talking about Jarris Walker. I'm not interested. Tony Bradley, we mentioned him. Cap of 4, projects for 22. Not too shabby. Khalil Ware, cap of 20, projection of 37. So as you're seeing, I think this game week is where the skill really becomes involved. Anybody can play a cap of 0, spend some money, and then roll a team out there, right? We are no longer in like rookies are a lock anymore. So we're seeing some other guys pop like a Tony Bradley, like a Jarris Walker. So just keep that in mind, that it's not like a lot of people were all just slamming rookies last week, but maybe we pump the brakes on that a little bit, even though a lot of those rookies still project pretty well, right? You got Jabari Smith Jr. over here, cap of 18, projection of 35. Hartenstein, like again, OKC has 3 games this game week. So if you want to play Hartenstein, I think that's a bet on Chet maybe missing a game, right? That's what the take is on something like that. Same thing with Aaron Wiggins, Aaron Wiggins, Nimi Keita there, the Celtics. He's got a cap of 12 for the projection of 29. There's your Cole Anthony, questionable with an illness. He also projects really well. AJ Mitchell with just a cap of 10, man. He's been awesome for the Thunder so far. Duncan Robinson there, cap of 8, projection of 24. He still projects really well there. You got Josh Minot. Why not Minot? Again, he'll get another boost too if JB is out. Cap of 4 is pretty spicy. Reed Shep is over there. That kind of does it. That's a good look at it right now. Let's just look at straight projections here. Victor Wembanyama projects 10 points higher than the next guy. Isn't that nuts, man? He projects for 73. They all have 2 games this game week. It goes Wemby, Giannis, and Jokic with 73, 63, 63 essentially. And then SGA with 3 games this game week projects for 60. If you're looking for a cheaper MVP, Sengun is the next highest guy. Cade is up there. You see Steph Curry gets a nice boost with the 3 games this game week. I'm going to go out on a limb, say Steph probably only plays 2 games. That would be my guess anyways. Zion would have been really fun. I really love this matchup against Boston. Really bums me out that we're probably not going to get him tonight. Again, with that line movement of the game, makes me think we're not getting Zion. Let me just do a refresh. Yeah, Celtics still favored by 1.5. I don't think we're getting it. Let me do an injury refresh too. over here. Let's see. Nope, nothing since Brandon Miller. You see Giddy Up, LaMelo Ball. We should give him a shout. LaMelo's been awesome so far this season, especially from a fantasy perspective. Also, you see our guy Mason Dixon 952. If you haven't liked the stream, subscribe to the channel and put hashtag Zion in yet, make sure you do that. We'll have a giveaway. I think we'll do something similar again where we'll give away a limited in season and a rare classic. So we'll do that later on. Okay, so that kind of gives you a feel for what we're looking at for tonight. Again, I will spend so much time answering your questions. So get ready for those. Not yet though, because what I'm going to show you here, just in case you haven't used it, is how the top tier projection optimizer works here. And then we can also just import our lineups. So let's we're looking at my cards right now. We're going to go to limited, and then we're going to go to champion, and then we're just going to run it. And this is telling me to play Austin Reaves, Chef Curry, Kristaps Porzingis, Jonathan Kuminga, and Victor Wembanyama. And I think that's leaving some cap on the table, right? Am I wiling it? It's 120, right? Is it 120? That's how well these are projecting, that it's telling me to leave that much cap on the table. Because I'll be honest, my first thought looking at this, and I'm curious what Weisberg thinks since he is our Warriors specialist here. My thought is almost that, so if I throw Wemby in there, what was the second one? Wemby and, okay, wow. I didn't realize. So everything that I was doing earlier today was telling me to play two superstars. How do people feel about it? I did hear about the LaMelo fiery speech. I also saw LaMelo take a crazy step back three in the Sixers game. So you win some, you lose some, literally. Yeah. How do you guys feel about this? Where I thought this was going to tell me to jam in a couple of superstars, but this is projecting for 288. Yeah. I mean, Porzingis, I'm obviously not going to play. I'm not going to play Porzingis unless he's ruled in, right? So if Porzingis is ruled in, I'm for sure playing him because I do think the matchup is great. But if we don't know that in time, I won't be able to do it. Let me go over to what we're gonna do is hand build one, and I'm curious what you guys think. Let's hand build a lineup here. Again, we have plenty of time for questions, so I'm not like too concerned. So if we threw in Wemby, right? I do think Reaves is like a must here with the Lakers having a couple of games. He's going to just project through the moon. It's not the best matchups, though. Portland and Minnesota, like there is a case for fading him, right? If we find, like if Jaylen Brown gets ruled out, right, and we throw in Pritchard, right? We throw in Pritchard. That's going to leave us 35 the rest of the way. I know people were like, can you play second guy here? This leaves me with 16. Is that doing it right, though? Hold on. Yeah. Let's see if it's leaving me with 16 for that last spot. Let's see what I have for a cap of 16 if we were to do something like this. Because I know I mentioned I've got like that Josh Minot. I could do something like that. We've got there's nothing super sexy down here. I actually think I kind of think the balanced build is maybe the way to go. The other thing we could do is if he does get ruled out, right, we could throw in and say Hugo starts, because I did pick up a Hugo. That'll leave me 35 for that last spot with Wemby, Jokic, and then I wish it would just start at 35, and then I could go Booker. Like, which one do you like better? Which one do you like better? The one that has Pritchard, Porzingis, and Steph, or Booker, Joker, and Hugo? Which one do you like better there? I kind of like this one, but it only works if Jaylen Brown is ruled out. And this line is confusing me because I still don't. If Jaylen Brown and Zion are both ruled out, I don't know. Yeah, people don't like Book. Hey, listen, me neither. But can we look at these matchups? They've got the Utah Jazz and the Memphis Grizzlies. He's got a cap of 35. If Booker's never going to, if he's ever going to get there, it's now. He's got to do it now. I kind of like this one. You would play the second, but I never win. Shout out Joker Rock, though. Shout out Joker Rock. Yeah, that's what the real. And you know what I can't tell right now? What I can't tell, if you guys are just messing with me to make sure that I lose. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want me to keep my streak. But if we did something like this, let's start entering these. Hold on, I want to go into. Oh yeah, did you hear that sound, Taylor? Let's go back to top tier projections because I want to show you guys something here. I'm gonna delete that lineup real quick on So Rare because I want to show you. Wait, did I just reshare the So Rare thing? Oh, what a dumbass. What a dumbass. All right, here we go. Let's go back over to top tier projections like I said I was gonna do. And I'm gonna delete the lineup from So Rare just so I can show you guys how this works in case you haven't used it. And then what we'll do here is we are going to let's put in Hugo. Oh no, sorry. Let's lock Hugo. Let's lock Jokic. Let's lock Reaves. And let's just see if it plugs it in anyways. I just wonder if it's not going to give me that lineup. Okay, it does. All right. So let's save this lineup. We're going to save this lineup. Now what we can do is exclude the saved lineups and I can run it again. So hold on. Let's save the line. Oh my God. Hold on. What the hell is going on? Yeah. All right. Let's auto builder. Oh, because I still have this locked. I'm a dumbass. Okay, let's do this again. So now I have this lineup say, oh, this put in Giannis instead of Wemby. What? What is going on? Oh. I got you. Okay, let's try this again. So now it gives me Giannis, Jaylen Brown, Jonathan Kuminga, Porzingis, and Steph Curry. I just don't. How many games do the Celtics have? We have. Let me just look at this right now. Jaylen Brown has 2 games. I mean, he's gonna play the second game, right? What's the Celtics' second game here? The second game is against. I hope this is fascinating for you guys. If it's not Cleveland, he's definitely gonna play in the Cleveland game. I'm not really scared of it. So why don't let's save this lineup? I think this lineup's fine. Let's run that one. Let's run one more. Although I don't think I have another good. I do have another one that I could do. Is Giannis, Peyton Pritchard, Amen Thompson, Dante DiVincenzo, and Zion Williamson. But I think what I would do instead is just run these 2 lineups, right? Run these 2 lineups, and instead let's go to contender, and we could run a contender lineup next. And our contender lineup is Cooper Flagg, Peyton Pritchard, Dante DiVincenzo, Jalen Johnson, and Rudy Gobert. Anyways, my point is we have a lot of options here. We'll leave it at those 2 for now. Stop playing Booker until Green comes back. He's going to get the triple team, the Suns fan. Yeah, maybe. Is Hugo the only rookie at a 0? No, the other one is Colin Murray Boyles. Let's see if he's projecting it all here. Murray Boyles projects for 14.5. He's the rookie for Toronto. I don't know what his role and usage is going to be. However, if Toronto's a little dinged up, it's not the worst thing in the world here. So yeah, Colin Murray Boyles, I do really like. Okay, so we get a little bit more news here. Karis LeVert has been ruled out, and Marcus Sasser has been ruled out. So who does that leave with the Pistons here? So if we go to, let's just look at the team. All right, so Asar Thompson, man, he should play a ton of minutes, right? Because Sasser ruled out, Karis ruled out. Man, Asar Thompson should play just 1,000,000 minutes, man. Just 1,000,000 minutes. I don't know. We got Detroit fans in the house here. Curious how you guys feel about this, like where you land. Curious where you land on who this impacts the most. Like maybe it's more of what's his name of Duncan Robinson. Like it's just the most amount of Robinson you could get. Like is that the scenario here? Sorry, we're trying to multitask a little bit, and as you could tell probably by the dumbness of my voice as I was talking there. All right, we gotta scroll a couple of things up here. We're almost done, boys and girls. We're almost done with this bullshit. And then I think it's time to start firing your questions. Start firing in your questions now, okay? Start firing them in. Get them in there, girl. I think I'm high on DeAndre Ayton tonight. Did we talk enough about him yet? I think we gotta start talking about DeAndre Ayton a little bit. Mainly because it's just like, is DeAndre Ayton going to play like 45 minutes tonight? You know? And if so, if he is, should we be playing him a little bit more, right? I get revenge game for dominating here. I don't know. All right, let me catch up with the chat now. Whoa, Power Dusters gifting some stuff. Okay, let me catch up on the chat. Utah should be able to make it different. All right. If you guys, why is the chat pumping up the Utah Jazz right now? What's going on? Are you guys on drugs? What's happening? Hugo in my best lineup makes me nervous. Yeah. I mean, there's no say, like, I'm not saying Hugo's a good play, guys. I can't stress that enough. I don't think that's a good play. We need Jaylen Brown to get ruled out for that to work. I'm just saying that. Okay. Tingus Pengus. Yeah. Tingus Pingus, but we need him ruled in first. We can't start talking Tingy Pingy yet. Let's see what else we got. Orlando better play Richardson. I mean, I don't know if we're going to see a lot of Richardson. Danis Jenkins, is that really what we're doing? Danis Jenkins. Sar has been good. Sar has been good. Which drop are we talking about? I don't even remember which drop that would be. Mental health check? We can do a mental health check. I don't think that's what you're talking about, but let's do a mental health check. Let's do this one. But I'm just not going to do it, guys. And it feels good to not cave to the chat because I am the boss. Like I said earlier, I'm in charge today. I am in charge. You can't tell me what to do. All right, Vuvuzela's in the chat. It looks like the highest guys here from the Kappa 24, based on projection, are both Detroit Pistons. We've got Asar Thompson, Duncan Rob. Oh, wait, no, fuck. Oh, my God. Grow up, bro. Grow up. All right, here we go. Porzingis is the one that projects the best. Then we have Jonathan Kaminga, Kappa 23 with the projection of 45. We got Dante Spicy Ragu, Kappa 19 with the projection of 41. Yeah, I got Peyton Pritchard, Asar Thompson. There he is. Miles Turner, Cooper Flag, MPJ, Storman, Norman, Powell, Khalil Ware, and company. Hope that was helpful for our guy, Zealous. A lot of hate and hate in the chat. I get it. Any update on Obi Toppin? I have not seen anything on Obi Toppin, but based on how the Pacers are projecting, it sounds like they don't. Obi Toppin is doubtful. He's doubtful, and they only have one game this game week. So there you go. There you go. Can't play Obi. That's why those other guys. Franz Wagner with 3 games or Brunson with just 1. Man, Brunson is such a better play, but I think you have to play Wagner. So Brunson only projects for 35. Wagner in like some pretty good matchups projects for 41. I think you got to go Franzia. You got to go Franzia. Good question, though, there, Magnum. Good question. Jazz are top 10 team in the West. All right, they're Mattress Max. You're out of control. You're out of control. The Utah Jazz. Who are the 2 teams that they're better than? Phoenix and who's the other one? I literally don't know. MPJ and Trey Murphy or Kaminga, Missy or Herb Jones. All right, so let's do Missy and Herb Jones first, right? So Missy projects for 22. I really do like Missy, man. Herb Jones for 27. So what did we say? Herb Jones and Kaminga is 45 and 27. Come on. 60, 72, right? 72. So that's 72 for the first one. You remember, I'm not going to. MPJ and Trey Murphy. So Murphy projects for 40. Porter Jr. projects for 38, 78. There's your answer, kid. Where are the Porters? Boo! There we go. Vuvuzella's got hooked up by our guy Power Duster. You love to see it. Joachim Patterson says, I got Ethan, Asar, Paolo, bam, and Grayson Allen. So first place is mine. God bless you. That's got to be in contender, right? Is that in contender? MPJ and Murphy, DJ? Oh, you're answering. Look at Alan answering. Alan's got the headphones on, and he's answering questions in the chat. You love to see it. First series of questions, Hauser or AJ Mitchell? Hauser's going to project better. Give me AJ Mitchell. Hauser projects for 27.8 in 2 games. Mitchell projects for 26, but they have 3 games. And, man, if SGA or Wallace, if somebody misses a game there, it's just such a huge W. Oh, Vuvuzella's turned around and gifted a membership too. My heart. You're gambling with Tingus Pingus. There we go. Are you gambling top shots on it? Thoughts on Cooper Flag, like just in general or fantasy? I mean, Cooper Flag, he's got a cap of 20, projects for 40. Like they got 2 games this game week. They're giving him the keys to the castle. They're giving him the ball. He's allowed to kind of do whatever he wants right now. As the point guard, I think it's fine. Have you gone through your lineup yet? A little bit, Carl. So this is what I did. I'll go back to it real quick just for our guy, Carl. Let me delete these. So this is the lineup I handcrafted, okay? If Jaylen Brown gets ruled out, I went Hugo, Joker, Austin Reaves, Devin Booker, Victor Wembanyama, okay? I'm going to show you what they spit out, though. I'll show you what they spit out because that's not what they spit out. They told me to do a little bit more of a balanced build, and that's because they believe Kristaps Porzingis is going to be good to go. I kind of like the idea that if Jaylen Brown gets ruled out, that somebody like Hugo Gonzalez is a fun play. They had me play Wemby, Porzingis, Kuminga, Austin Reaves, and Stephen Curry. So that's what they had me play. Let me get back to the chat. Super Cal. Look at him. Member for 12 months. Sure, the Consiglia is here. Fuck the Clippers. Okay, good. MPJ is the main option. Looks rough. I know the Nets are a tough hang. Let's go. Yeah, the Kuminga projection is high because again, 3 games this week. You assume somebody's going to be sitting, right? Oh, Al Hoare becomes a member. You love it. Ayton's going to play so much. Give the people the Andre Drummond talk. So, dude, I just don't think it's there. So, like, how many minutes has Andre Drummond been playing? All right, so let me look at scores. Let me look at the scores from Saturday. All right, so in the 76ers dub against the Hornets, right? 125-101. Andre Drummond off the bench. With Embiid only playing 20 minutes, Andre Drummond played 16 minutes. So I don't think Andre Drummond plays more than 22 minutes. And if he plays 22 minutes, let's see what he projects for what? He projects for 23. I mean, let's say he's going to cap at 22, projects for 30. Let's say he projects for 30. So you can do it. That's a contender-ass play if I've ever seen one. I like Drummond more if you're actually, I don't like Drummond. I mean, if his cap was 16, let's have a conversation. But it's not. It's 22. That's high. Who's the 3 you're rocking tonight for daily? I haven't even looked at daily yet. Let's look at daily. Let's look at the daily. Before we look at the daily, though, a bunch of noobs here. We love the noobs. If you haven't done so yet, we're giving away an in-season card, limited, and a rare classic card. All you got to do to qualify, like this stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag Zion into the chat. Let's now go over to So Rare, figure out the daily, and then I'll try to get caught up on this, and let's see if I can read this chat GPT slop to figure out what this is. All right, so pick 3 players. If a player's L10 is 21 plus, they got to score 5 more fantasy points above their L10. If a player's L10, I'm assuming, is 21 less, they got to score what? 25 total fantasy points. Okay, so but it's just for tonight. VJ Edgecombs. Wow. Wait, why is his 51? He's only played 2 games. Anyways, all right. It's nobody from this game. Let's look at the Cavs. Pistons. I don't love any of those. I don't love any of these. All right, let's go to Raptors. Victor Wembanyama. I'm happy that I think he will score over 60 Sorare fantasy points. Man, both of the Peyton. Oh, God, I wish Peyton. Yeah, Peyton Pritchard over 25 is fine. Peyton Pritchard over 25. We haven't talked at all about Jordan Poole. I think Jordan Poole's probably fine tonight, too. I wish his cap was a little bit lower, but I think you could do it. Amen Thompson, I feel like at some point has to cook. So let me throw Amen Thompson in there to get to 40 tonight. We got Porzingis, Jalen Johnson. I don't think we're going to do that. Cooper Flag, if he had one more on there, I would do it. There's our Doherty reporter. You love to see it. Booker is another one. I should probably do Booker instead of Amen Thompson, but Booker had so many turnovers, man. I think an Amen Thompson game is coming. Let's just double check here. Jokic. I mean, should I just put Jokic up here? I don't know. Let's just confirm it. Who cares? That's not why you're here. Let's get back over to top tier projections. Let's get into the chat. Huh? Also, we got a bunch of people hanging out. You love to see it. I love that we got everybody here. We're going to be cooking for another hour or so. So make sure you get your questions in if you haven't done so yet. What else we got? We got Gnome in the chat. Let's go, Gnome. Love to see it. Love to see Gnome. Case and Wallace rules. Okay. What else we got? Are you saying that it's all right, chill. It's Hershey. All right. Joke Rock said, okay, then Quentin Post and Brunson or AJ Mitchell and Maxey. And honestly, it's not even close, Joke Rock. That's such a home run to play AJ Mitchell and Maxey in this case. We got Alex Ha in the chat saying Steph or Paolo. It's going to be Steph for me. Steph projects for 53. Paolo is probably 46. Oh, Paolo projects for 50. Oh, they both have 3 games this game week. Here's what I'll say. I think Steph is the better play. Steph should light up Memphis tonight. Though Paolo has a better chance of playing all 3 games than Steph does. I feel like Steph will sit at least once this week. So your call. I would lean Steph over Paolo, though. Trey Murphy or that piece of shit Bridges. Let's look it up. Trey projects for 40. But again, if Zion gets ruled out, let's bump that up to 44. Bridges over here projects for 41. I would take Trey Murphy over him. Sorry, I'm doing a quick refresh here on the news to make sure I didn't miss anything. I know I'm way behind on the chat. I'll do speed round here in a second. Okay, all right. Let's see. Are we getting Shaquille Durran again tonight? No. I mean, I'm not saying Durran's going to have a bad game. That was a dream puff cake matchup, okay? The Celtics suck against bigs, so this is just going to happen over and over again. Give me LaRavia. I think LaRavia is going to play. That's somebody we haven't talked about at all. LaRavia is going to play like 35 minutes tonight. And he's going to cap a 17. So give me LaRavia. I know Jaime's been great, by the way. He projects better. Jaime projects. Oh, no, LaRavia does project better. Yeah, give me LaRavia. But I think both of those are pretty solid plays. So shout out D4Win for pointing them out. Also, D4Win. I meant D4Win in Vegas. Hell yes. All right. That's your 3. Easier way to say it. Score 5 more than the L10, minimum 25. Thank you. AJ Mitchell is Belgian, so is Tumani Kamara. We'd love to see it. Look at everybody's just gifting out memberships. Let's go. Have you already discovered a positional favorable matchup like how we would always play guard? Yeah, so it's bigs against the Celtics. That's why I really like Eves Missy. That's why I love Zion tonight. But bigs against the Celtics are huge. Keep smashing those. What else do we have? Bigs against the Celtics, guards against the Celtics, fucking anybody against the Celtics. I think Toronto is going to give up a lot of points this year. Toronto's not really defending right now. And I think people think Toronto is a slow team. Toronto's been involved in a lot of like shootout type games so far this year. So I think I'm very interested in Toronto game environments. It's why I was so interested in Wembanyama. I mean, obviously I'm interested in Wembanyama, but part of the reason why he's good. It's one of the best starts to the NBA season I can remember. Yeah, that's right, Matrix Mac. There we go. Bo Bichette, thanks for sitting out a game, dude. Apologies in advance for the list. 2 of Powell, Duran, Harden, just like upside. Well, the Clippers only have 1 game, right? So Powell projects for 37. Harden projects for 39. Kawhi projects for 40. And Duran projects for 41. So projections will tell you Duran and Kawhi. I think Duran makes a little bit sense for the safety of the 2 games. So I'd say Duran and then one of Harden or Kawhi. If Porzingis is in, I'd go Porzingis. Unless if Porzingis is in and Jaylen Brown is out, I would go Pritchard. I don't know if that's helpful, but that's what I would do. Appreciate you, man. You think Jalen Williams finally plays? He has 3 games this game week. I'm not touching J-Dub because even when J-Dub comes back, there's no reason for them to play. Hey, how about 40 minutes? I think maybe he plays 1 game, but it's not worth it. They haven't said anything yet. Is Austin Reaves a must play, thinking this could be a blowout and might only get around 40? Wait, who's going to blow who out? You think Portland is going to blow them out? Vegas tells us Portland is favored by 2.5. Portland is also on a back-to-back. I think with the Lakers having 2 games, I'm not shying away from it too much. I think that's a fine thought process, though. And Reeves' cap is high enough that if you decided, hey, I'm going to play Amin Thompson instead to get a little different, I think that's fine. But the Blazers are favored by 2.5. So if this stays, a relatively close game, I'm playing Reeves. But I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I like that thought. That's good game theory right there. That's good game theory. Tillman, Minot, or Garza? Well, Garza's in concussion protocol, I believe. So give me Minot, actually, over all of those. Alberto says Trey Murphy or Triple J. I'll show you the projections, but give me Trey as long as Zion is out. Triple J projects for 41. Trey projects for 40. But yeah, again, Trey's got way more upside in this one. Let's go. Wow, we got another new member, Jesse Reyes. Let's go, Jesse. Love to see it. Yeah, we haven't looked that good. So you said THT good, though? And that's a reminder we should play a THT drop, because where's he playing right now? He's somewhere in Europa? Is he in the Europa League? Let's get a THT drop if I can find it. Yeah, here we go. We go, love a little THT, baby. We love a little THT. That's great. We haven't had that in a while. What else you got? MPJ or Gobert? It's MPJ. I don't think it's the craziest thing to say Rudy in this situation with no Ant. They went to Rudy pretty hard last night. He had 14 and 18. I don't mind the matchups. He projects for 36. Porter Jr. projects for 38. I would say Porter Jr. most likely to get you 45 plus points, but also more likely to give you like 18. Okay. Laravia and Austin or Aaron Wiggins and Maxey. Wow. I think it's the second one. But that's fun. Reaves projects for 53. Laravia projects for 28. What's that? 81-ish. And then you have Wiggins projects for 30. Let's say 30. Maxey projects for 50. That's so damn close. I think I go Maxey, Wiggins, and then you just hope Shea sits a game and J-Dub's not back yet. Can I get a quick projection on Grimes? Yeah. Grimes has been balling, man. Grimes had a solid game the other night off the bench. Projects for 38. Problem with Quentin Grimes is cap is so damn high. Wendell Carter Jr., Herb Jones. Give me Herb Jones, especially if there's no Zion. Herb Jones. Wait, why is that? Oh, because it's Herbert Jones. He projects for 27. Carter. Where are the Carters? Okay, Wendell Carter Jr. projects for more, but I still kind of like Herb Jones if Zion is ruled out. Paolo or Maxey? Give me Maxey. Favorite? Okay, so and under if KP is yeah, it's Pritchard. We did a bunch of them, right? Is Pritchard 20 and under? You've got Miles Turner, Cooper Flag, Ryan Rollins, pretty underrated. Sam Hauser, Jarris Walker projects well. There you go. That's all you got. That's all I got for you. All right, let's go back to projections. So it's sorted that way. Oh, Miles. We got Miles in the house. Let's go. What else we got? Trey Jones better than Kobe White? No, not better than Kobe White. Kobe White's just missing time. Trey Jones truther. Best under 39? Sure. Let's see. Less than or equal to Kappa 39. We've got Austin Reaves, LaMelo Ball, Devin Booker, Tyrese Maxey, Chitty Bang Bang, Double J, KP, Amen Thompson, Jonathan Kuminga. Mobley, let's give Mobley a little love here. After digging into some stuff today, the offense is truly running through Mobley these days. And I don't know if the rest of the people have caught up to it yet, myself included. So I think you can take Mobley with some real upside ahead of guys like ahead of Mitchell. Like I think he's becoming more of the crux of the offense. So I think he can get in. He can get into it. Get into the Mobs, baby. Get into the Mobs. What else we got? Is Zion playing? I have no idea, bro. I don't think he's playing. I don't think Zion is playing. We get some Rui Hachimura talk here. Let's check the Rui. Rui projects for 33. Should play a ton of minutes tonight. I wish it wasn't against Portland. It looked like a better matchup. Kata and Sam Hauser or Laravia and Minot? I honestly think it's Laravia and Minot. I think it is. Reed Shepard or Jalen Wells, man. I think I'd go Reed here, but let's look it up. Reed Shepard projects for 28. Wells projects for 29. So Wells projects a little bit better. I think I'd take the upside in Reed, though. Sure, we can look at Jaren Jackson Jr. has been off to a little bit of a wonky start. He projects for 41 in his 2 games. I'm going to be playing him, I'm sure, with a cap at 30. Oh, you messed up. Kata and Sam Hauser, Ben Shepard, or Laravia. Oh, DJP, you love to phrase this stuff like it's a fucking algorithmic thing, like that I have to go to math class. So is it or Laravian? I think it's still Laravian, Minot. Shut up. No. What else we got? I caught up on the chat. JJ and Booker. Halyard here. Halyard's here. JJ and Booker or Chet and Jaylen Brown or Amen. I don't think we know if Jaylen. I'm assuming Jaylen Brown's not playing. I actually like Chet and Amen Thompson the best, though. Best play from the Bulls. I mean, it's going to be Giddey if he goes. Right? If we look by the Chicago. So if we look just by straight projection. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me clear this. I'm just like, what's going on? Giddey projects for 52. Vooch for 43. Bucelis for 41. Now, I will say, if Giddey is ruled out, like Trey Jones gets a nice boost. Ayo Dosunmu gets a nice boost. Even Kevin Huerter. Like, I think you can get to a lot of plays there. A lot of plays. What else do we have? No, you're good, man. I just like messing with you. If Giddy can play, it's definitely Giddy. If Giddy goes, it's Giddy ahead of all of them. If Giddy goes, it's Giddy ahead of all of them. Hopefully, we get some of this news soon. Is Mark Williams a viable option at all? No, the Suns are a dumpster fire. I need to see them play Mark Williams 30 minutes, and until they do, we just need to wait for his we need to wait for his cap to come down. All right, this is what we're going to do right now since we're about at the hour mark and yeah, boys, gotta pee. I'm going to remind you guys to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag Zion. We got 71 entrants in here. We're going to be giving away an in-season limited tier card. We're going to give away a rare classic card. It's huge. It's huge for us. I'm going to play a video here while I go pee. Let's find a good one. Let's find... Is it okay to make fun of NBA Top Shot while we're on this one? Probably not. Probably not. Let's do, oh man, that eliminates a lot of the videos that we can play here. A lot of the videos that need to be like 50 seconds long, so I can get the full P out, the full P experience. Let's do this one. All right, I'll be right back. We're going to be back in just 1 minute. Make sure you like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag Zion. We are back. We're back. We also put on a layer. It's a little chilly up here in the Northeast. A little chilly in the Northeast. Giddy is out. Wait, is he? Is Giddy out? Did you see that, or are you doing a bit? Did I miss the bit? Okay, no, Giddy's not out yet. Don't do that to me, my love. Don't do that to me, my love. SGA and Ron Holland or Randall and Reaves? I can't believe I'm going to say this. I think it's Randall and Reaves. Ibrahim. We can go over there and look. We got the moves, baby. I see what you're doing. Oh, you guys are so gross. Just grow up. Let me go over to now I get it. Let me go over. What did we say? SGA and Yo Mama. All right, so it's SGA. Wow, all caps, bro. All caps. Let's clear this. Shea projects for 60. Holland projects for 0. That's wrong. Why is Holland projecting for 0? Is Ron Holland hurt? We were looking at that. He projects for 27, but he gets a boost of Zion. Wait, why is Ron Holland not they've got 0 game. What's going on? Why does Ron Holland not project? Detroit, did I miss? No, we shouldn't play Bronny. Detroit fans, Detroit basketball. Did I miss something here? What happened? I need a little help. I'm so confused by this. Okay, so I would say, honestly, just ride with Holland. So actually, Holland is somebody with Sasser out and Karras out. Ron Holland, probably like a really good play. I'd go SGA and Holland. One thing I wanted to talk about since I've caught up on questions here. How are you guys approaching your contest selection? It seems like there was a lot of rumbling and bumbling in the Discord, which, by the way, if you're not in the Discord, let me share a message right now. But it seems like there's been a lot of dialogue, if you will, of going champion. And then the next thing people are doing is the arena. Are you guys all focusing on the arena a little bit more? Because it seems like there was some frustration, or maybe, I'm sorry, champion, contender, then arena. Was it the challenger that everybody was kind of pissed off about? Yeah, okay, that's what I was looking for. So champion, contender, arena, and then you don't do the challenger. Absolutely clueless because I don't have the money for Giannis, Jokic, and Luka. That's okay, Ian. It's not a rich man's game. Sean's only been doing the daily. Commons are pointless, and I haven't spent a ton of money for NC. Yeah. I honestly think that's fair too, to just like wait a month and then because that's kind of what I did with Sorare MLB, which by the way, we're still sweating out a top 10 finish in the chase. But that's kind of how I approach Sorare MLB, where the first couple of months I just kind of like, let me get my feet wet with this, figure out what I want to do. And then I went pretty hard after the All-Star break. And I think that's fine. DJ Local says haven't done the arena. Maddie says arena over challenger. Challenger's too sweaty at the moment. You go one challenger and then an arena 75 cap. All right. Top Shot comment. Does Jimmy get 20 points for the Grizz? I think so, man. I actually think he does. I think that game's going to be pretty high scoring. The biggest challenge of that game is, can Memphis keep that shit close? That's my biggest concern, is Memphis keeping it close. And if they can, I really like it. I like it. All right, man. I'm debating here. Like, I know we're talking about so rare. My underdog bags, though. I need some more news, bro. Can we get some more some NBA news? How is Marcus Sasser? The last thing we got. I'm just going to refresh. I know I'm not sharing screen right now. Don't you worry, girl. I'm seeing if we got any line movements here. Celtics still favored by 1.5. Hawks still by 2.5. Man, it would be nice to get some news. Bring me the news. I don't really know what to do here, except I just have a ton of Austin Reaves. That makes me just a little bit nervous. Just a little bit. I feel like today is Paolo's bounce back game, BT Dubs. I feel like we're about to get a Paolo Moon situation. Paolo's about to get the respect that he deserves. Not enough Scotty Barnes in my life too, and I feel like that matchup like underrated here with the offensive explosion of both San Antonio offensively, but defensively they also haven't been really like locking anybody down. All right, let's see. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I apologize, and we'll get back. I'm gonna like weirdly play Jaylen Brown in for a little bit, see what that does. I want more dominating, as gross as it feels. I want more Trey Murphy, and then I want some Peyton Pritchard in my life. All right, we're gonna run this because what are we at? We're at 89%. Screw it. Let's just do 21. Oh wait, we gotta autopilot that. All right, cool. That's going to leave us plenty of cash. Plenty of cash. Okay, I apologize, guys. Sorry, we're multitasking. Doing one more injury refresh over here. Let's see. Marcus Sasser. That's the last thing we got. That's so embarrassing. Give me something else. You need an in-season underdog. Yeah, Steven wants the in-season underdog. Flores says I'm only a classic, so my full focus is Arena 75. Yeah, I mean, that's something that I kind of overlooked, that maybe you can be grinding out some essence there than in the arenas, and that's something I hadn't really thought about. Same, you're doing some daily and trying to stack essence. I do like that you can do it that way. Like you can stack it at essence. I like that that's available. Ian letting us know we got 1 hour to lock. All right, let me go over to Jalen Johnson for our trash European. Jalen Johnson projects for 47.2. That Atlanta-Chicago game, man, is just like fantasy goodness if everybody's good to go. If everybody's good to go, so am I, we got too many notifications coming. There's just too many notifications. What else can Walker Kessler have a big week, man? My problem with Walker Kessler, he's going to fade so many things, right? He's going to fade so many things. He's going to fade tanking. He's going to fade benching. He's going to fade Kyle Filipowski. He's going to fade Lauri Markkanen. He also needs stocks, right? Or we did this, a Rose bye-bye. Are you not paying attention? I need you paying attention, brother. Ready? Here's some names. So what did you say? 17 and under? No, 18 and under. Ryan Rollins, that's your best fun. Jabari Smith Jr. is pretty good. You got Nimi Keita pops. Cole Anthony, Aaron Wiggins, Royce O'Neal's up there. You got Reed Shep. Derek Queen. Also, Derek Queen, Jeremiah Fears could get a little bit of a boost here if Zion is ruled out. If he is ruled out, we could get a big old boost. What else we got? Maxey, LaMelo, or Steph? Steph is going to project the best, I think, because of how many games he has, man. But it might be Maxey. Let's see. Maxey for 50, Curry for 54, LaMelo for 51. I just don't think Steph's going to play all 3 games. So take that. I think I would rank them Maxey, Steph, LaMelo. Coward or Trey? Who's Trey John? Oh, Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson projects for 20. Coward projects for 25. Their caps are so high though, man. Those caps like really jumped up. They really jumped up. So I don't love it. I don't love it. I don't love it. What else you got? Full screen streamer. What's going on, bro? What's going on, bro? I'm doing 2 strong lineups and strong lineups. Can I go over 40? Put the pipe down, Carl. Put the pipe down, Carl. Oh man. We're scrambling here at the end. We're just scrambling at the end. I just want more news. Just give me more news, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to know who's playing tonight. Just tell me who's playing tonight. Tell me how much Wembanyama I have, you know? I don't want to keep autoing these. There's just I want to build my so rare lineups. Coward, that's one of the last names I'd hate to have. Well, he seems to be doing fine, Sean. He seems to be doing fine. Look us, an hour in, an hour to go. Just cooking over here. What else you guys have for me? Anything you want to get involved in? Should we do the first giveaway now? Do one giveaway now, one giveaway later? Is that fun for you guys? I got to build these lineups too. I don't want to be scrambling here at the end. Also, like the lineup, not builder, the lineup, importing the lineups is sick, but I do like clicking the buttons. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that likes clicking the buttons? Maybe Chauncey was the underdog NBA insider. Could be, bro. All right. Do you guys want to do the in-season card, the limited in-season card, or the rare classic card first? What do you want? You tell me. Tell me, baby girl. Oh, Kyle Kuzma, questionable tomorrow. Looks like we're getting some Bucks news. Maybe we get a Cole Anthony update here in the next minute or two, which honestly would be helpful. Let's see what we got. No, nothing besides Kuz. Joker and Jabari or Randall and Jamal Murray? I think you got to go Joker and Jabari. Jamal Murray historically gets the Jaden McDaniels assignment on the defensive end. So if Murray gets slowed down in that matchup, I don't love it. If we don't get the news before lock, I think I'd play Porzingis over Royce O'Neal. Just Royce O'Neal's not going to give you any ceiling, man. And like, unless you're just, I don't know what contest you'd be in where you're like, man, I hope I get 20 so rare points. And like, you can do it that way if you want, but only one of those guys can get you 50, you know? And so even in one game, I'd rather have one game of Porzingis than 2 games of Royce O'Neal for sure. Having the name Coward is like that Johnny Cash song, Boy Named Sue, makes you grow up tough. I lost myself today. That's a Johnny Cash impression right there. You don't get that everywhere. Like, how many streamers are doing that, you know? Bane with 3 games or Vooch with 2? Bane! I would take Bane unless we get the word that Josh Giddey's out. If Josh Giddey's out, I just feel like Vooch is going to have to take a bunch more shots, and that's when I would go Voochie man. So, yeah, but I still think I would take Porzingis, man. You got Wemby, Reaves, Chet, White, PP ready if JB is out. I like it. Bane and Big Dick Nick Rich or Kawhi and Jackson Davis. Gross. Andrew, gross. I think I would go Kawhi and Trace Jackson Davis. Is Brandon Miller the new street close? That was pretty unlucky, man. The Miller stuff was unlucky. It's not like it's random ass soft tissue stuff. The Miller stuff was unlucky. I'm not gonna be a haterade on Brandon Miller. Also, by the way, guys, we still have I'm probably not supposed to plug other stuff here, but we're doing some Splash Sports contests over on the Splash Sports app. Of course, it's called the Splash Sports app. Wow, it like logged me out here. I don't want to redo my. Oh, it just sent me a password link. I hope this didn't just reset my password. We're doing some. Oh, it is a reset. Gosh darn it. Hold on one sec, guys. Hold on one sec. I'm gonna send you guys a link. Because I gotta pick these. I gotta pick them. Oh God, why is it just logging me out again? We're doing like a Survivor League, which is pretty fun over here. So if you guys, I explained it this morning. It starts on Wednesday. Okay. It starts on Wednesday. Zach Zarber projections. Hell yeah. It's Hershey. Great callback. Starts on Wednesday. But you basically pick a player to score 20 points. You keep doing it every day. You keep doing it every day. We're also doing a little Monday Night Football action tonight. Wow, not a lot of people in the single entry, but we got the regular one. So I'm gonna share a link right now. Right? Is this where? Wait, where do I share? Where do I? Where do I share the link? Oh, man, I thought it was right here. Maybe it's. I feel like I'm just looking at it right now. Copy link. There we go. This will do it. I'm gonna share a link in the chat if you want to join us. We've got like a tiers contest. I gotta pick my. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not. Just go to splashsports.com and come find me. We're going to here real quick. I'm just gonna fill in. Wait, am I? I'm not sharing the screen. Oh no, I am. I am. Real quick, we're just gonna pick this. You're still live in the NFL Survivor. Hell yeah. While we wait for some more news, again, if you guys have so rare questions too, keep them firing. Nothing since the Kyle Kuzma thing. Let's look at my contest here. What do we have? We got to pick. Let's do the NBA bit. All right. So I have an injured pick. Who did I pick? Oh, Zion. That's right. I picked Zion. All right. So let's not pick Zion here. Let's not pick Zion. Let's not pick Trey. We could go Jokic. Paolo's in a great spot tonight. Man, I really wanted to take Zion. I kind of want to save Wemby if I can, but it might just be Wemby time, you know? It might just be Wemby time. Yeah. Or Ja Morant. Let's take Ja Morant. I feel pretty confident in Ja Morant here. We'll put Paolo as the background just in case. So basically for this contest, you make a pick. So Paolo is my pick. If he scores 20 points, I move on. The reason you pick an alternate is in case Paolo got ruled out last minute, then it would switch to Ja Morant. You can only pick one each player once. That's how you can see I can't pick Shea or Cade anymore. So that's been fun. We're still in that. And then we got an NBA tiers we got to pick too. We got to pick some tiers. We're up to 70 entrants in this bad boy. Let me just check the chat. Do we think Zion play? I think Zion sits, man. I'm browsing the auctions while you have everyone distracted. There you go. Yeah, I think Zion sits. I think the line moved too much. The line moved too much for the Celtics to be favored. They went from 3.5 to favored, unless like people just the public is dumb and they haven't been watching Boston. All right, tier one, we have Jokic, Wemby, SG. I'm not messing around. We're taking Wemby. We're moving on. Then we have DeAndre Ayton, Ja Morant, Booker, Reaves, Barnes, KD, Giddy Up, Trey Young, Triple J. We're just going to click Reaves and move on. Round three, this is going to be Chet or Julius Randle. Chet or Julius Randle. Derek White's a fun click too. But I do think Julius Randle against Denver makes the most sense here. So let's do that. Then we have Jamal Murray, who I do like, Jimmy Bucks. Cooper Flag, let's just do Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler's a kind of a fun click. Okongwu, by the way, Onyeka Okongwu gets like a really nice boost if somehow both Porzingis and Jalen Johnson, or just Porzingis is out. Then we have Cam Thomas, Quentin Grimes, Rudy, Klingon, Keontae. Keontae up to a little bit of a slow start. How about Lowry Markkinen? I kind of like Lowry the most over here. Lowry or Rudy? I mean, Rudy's going to be out there, but I can see him getting in foul trouble. Let's go Lowry. Who cares? And then the last tier, we have Porzingis. Game time decision is kind of a fun click, but it's Edgecombe. Edgecombe or Asar Thompson? Asar Thompson. Asar Thompson. Let's do it. Save those picks. Save those picks, bro. Save those picks. Can you drop the link, please, here or Discord works? Ian, the only thing you might run into an issue here, you might run into an issue if it's because I don't know if it works in Dublin, but I'll drop the link. I just dropped the link. What else we got here in the chat? Big Bryce Sensabaugh. Okay, we're calling the Bryce Sensabaugh game. All right, interesting. We're calling Bryce Sensabaugh right now. Love it. I love the takes though. Keep the takes coming. All right, let's do the rare classic card first. Rare classic card first. We'll save the in-season limited for the end. Last call for this part of the giveaway for the rare classic. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, #Zion. Alexander, good evening. Good evening, Mike. Would you prefer Wemby, Curry, Maxey with Porzingis and Kuminga, or Reaves and Duncan Robinson for the third streak? Yeah, man. I mean, I think I'd play Reaves and Robinson. I'm actually in, what did I say? Dublin? I meant Ireland. Ireland. What did I say? Did I say Dublin? I forget what I said. Sorry. I think I'm coming to Cork. Coming to Cork next September. I'll be out there, brother. I'm also going to go to, not Limerick. Yeah, Limerick? No. Limerick? Where's my buddy live? Is it Limerick? Yeah. No. Now I'm confused. My bad for saying Dublin. Love this take by Joker Rock that the Grizz win by 20 or lose by 80 tonight. That's fun. That is a funny take. All right. Yeah, Limerick. Right? Limerick. Yeah, anyways. Okay, let's spin this thing. Let's do it. No, it's Limerick. It is Limerick. He doesn't live in Galway. He lives in Limerick. That's about like 2 hours away from Dublin, right? No, he doesn't live in Galway. He doesn't live in Galway. What do you mean definitely Galway? Get the fuck out of here, Carl. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Mike, where have you been, bro? Where have you been, Weisberg? Where were you? What Discord? No, it's not new. We already reported it. We already reported that, Mike. All right, here we go. Oh, we got 2 corks in the house. What's up, corksuckers? All right, here we go. Let's spin it. This is for the rare classic card. You're going to shoot me a DM in the Discord if you get it. Oh, Gonçalo. Congrats, the Portuguese prince that was promised. The Mayas Kate and Gonçalo Silva. I'm going to drop the link in here. Also, don't worry. It's still like the stream. Subscribe to the channel. Put hashtag Zion. If you put hashtag Zion in there, we're going to be giving away a limited in-season card here towards the end. So there's still plenty of time. That's all right. Whistlemania, it still counts. We got you. You're in there. As long as you do it. It works for Twitch too. You can't type on YouTube in general? Let me see. Let me pull up the YouTubes over there, right? It says we're live. It says 3 are watching over there. No, I can chat. There's people chatting in there. Mike Baston was chatting in there. You should be able to. All right, let me pull up the projections again. I got to build these lineups soon. Like, how close are we to lock? How far away is lock? And we still don't have any news. 44 minutes. I need the news. Bring me the news. That Jaylen Brown news is going to hurt. So is the Zion. The Zion stuff is going to kill me, bro. I would love to play Zion, man. I really would love to play Zion, you know? Wait, we can still enter. That's still, let's do, screw it. Let's do 13 more. Oh, wait, we got to auto it. Sorry, guys. Whoa, that's almost 113. That's too many. All right, bang. All right, it's in. What do you guys have for me? Well, what's cooking in the chat here? Give me some game theory questions. Give me some strategy questions. Free Weisberg, what, from the toilet? Dude, I saw him. I saw his message. He was pooping. Weiss pooping. What else you guys have? Oh, whoa, I was behind on the chat. 20. Wait, why'd you say 25 minutes? It's 44 minutes. Don't do that. Is you giving us extra time? Is that what that? Wait, Porzingis is in. KP is available. So is Jalen Johnson. We're getting news. The Hawks are healthy. Zion is out. Is that real? Zion is out. All right, we got news. News is breaking. Breaking news. Here we go. Zion Williamson ruled out. Risache is available. Kristaps Porzingis is available. Jalen Johnson is available. Wow. Does Bones? Who's Bones Gland? Oh, Bones Highland. I don't think he's gonna get that much. I don't think Bones is gonna get that much. Zion out sucks, man. Zion out sucks. That sucks. All right, hold on 1 second. I got to do something quickly. Let's get him out of the ranks. Save it. Let's move up. I mean, the Trey Murphy thing is pretty interesting now. I don't know what to do. Bones. We need to take a mental health check because this is getting sexual. We can't go down this road. We can't talk about like how you need to have had sex in order to have responsibility. I just think it changes you, you know? I think it changes you. All right, we got Giddey in. Is that right? Is Joshua Giddey in? Yes. Josh Giddey's in. Oh, I love this game. Josh Giddey is in. Zion is out. Woo! Hey, Ian, do me a favor. Ian. Do me a favor. Pause. All right, cool. Cool. All right, we're back. Whoa. All right, let me catch up. Sorry, guys. Guys, I've been streaming a lot today. Okay. All right, here we go. Mike, how do you feel about the implementation of teams being aggressive with pickup points on defense this year? Teams have started guarding the ball further up the floor than they have in a long time. I actually think that has limited the 3-point shot too. I have not looked into this. My buddy Nez, shout out Nez in the Badge Bros. He had asked me, I think this was last night or early this morning, if I had picked up on any trends. And the thing that I noted, it doesn't feel like the 3-point shot is as egregious this year. Now, I've been monitoring mostly like the Celtics is kind of my window into this. And it feels like it just doesn't feel like people are running up and chucking like the way that they used to. And I think this point that you brought up is part of the reason, right? I think we're seeing the defense kind of shift in ways that it's forcing some of these like it's forcing people to play the 3 ball a little bit different. Yeah, anyways, I think that's part of the reason. I'm curious what everybody else thinks about that. Oh man, I just tried to max this contest here at the end. Oh wait, we still don't have Jaylen Brown news, right? Do we still not have Jaylen Brown news? The Rockets are starting. Okay, you already mentioned this. Thompson, Okogie, KD, Jabari, and so who is Okogie starting for in this scenario? Oh, because they're not doing Steven Adams. That's what it is. All right. Wow. We're running so hot on the 101. This is insane. Sorry. What I have to do right now is go through, and I just entered 20 underdog contests, and I was going to auto draft them. And what I ended up doing was I didn't hit the plane on it, which means it's going to notify me every time. So I have to auto all of these right now. We're going to try to jam in some Josh Giddey here late because, again, that Chicago-Atlanta environment is just the best of the best. I'm still surprised we don't have the Celtics information unless we do and I missed it, but I don't think we do, right? Let's see. I think we're almost done autopiloting. All right, we did it. We did a lot of autopiloting there. Okay. Let me just check the chat. What did I miss here? Today was a good day, lads. Crafted a Giannis. You crafted a Giannis without any clues. Let's go. Jalen Johnson over Brunson for me. Is this Cole Anthony? Is that what you're talking about? You need a mental health. No, you need a mental health check. Let's see. Gonna have to pivot from Zion and Bones to Jokic and a zero cap. Give me Jokic and Hugo Gonzalez. James Wiseman is a tough bet here. You've been reading Booker's been throwing up less 3-point attempts than this season so far. Well, and he barely shot the 3 last year, TBH. Who do you like better tonight, Ja or Mobley? Mobley projects way better. At Dixmix CFC says, question on low caps. Do you find that low cap options tend to be completely random week on week? Yeah, it is depending on injuries, right? Because the difference is, right, the low cap is always going to change. You know what I'm saying? So like what's a low cap one week is not going to be low cap the next week, which I know is obvious, but like, so the low cap is always going to be fluctuating. There's going to be some times where, a team is decimated with injuries. So somebody with a very low cap is going to spike, but then ultimately it evens out a little bit. I don't think I'm going to Okogie. He's like a good defender. That's about it. Porzingis is playing 2 games though, right? 3DK. They have 2 games, so give me Porzingis over AJ Mitchell, but I do like AJ Mitchell. What 2 should I start? Edgecombe, Asar, Trey Jones, Kamara in a points league. Ooh, what's up, Mike? In a points league, man, Edgecombe's got to be in there, especially with no Embiid. I feel like what we saw him do in game 1 specifically against the Celtics. I really like Edgecombe, so I think I'd throw him in there. I think Asar. I think it's your first 2. I don't think it's Kamara. I think it's your first 2. Wait, when did he just got waived? That's incredible. Mike, I just answered you, Mike. Give me a second. Unless you were saying hi to me back, then I apologize. Hey, Mike, from one Mike to another. What's up, brother? Let me see. Did we get any more? Wow, Wiseman like waived on the dot is crazy. Poor James Wiseman, man. That means they're picking somebody up here in a second. Right? Because why are they doing that? Especially with the Obi Toppin out. Wiseman to be waived. Interesting. Cavs are starting Mitchell, Merrill, Hunter, Mobley, Allen. Okay, that's fine. How are the MLB lineups looking? I don't know, bro. I think we're going to finish top 10. Bo Bichette not playing game 2 was lame. We'll finish top 10, though. especially because a lot of people ran out Blake Snell who got smoked. I need a Hoffman save. I need Roki. I did 3 relief pitchers. Thank you for asking, though, Borland. Hope you had a great time at the Timberwolves game last night. All right, I got to build these lineups here. Let's see. When was the last time this was updated? This was updated just a few minutes ago. I can't do military time, right? This was updated a few minutes ago. Let's see. Does it have Zion? What's Zion's projections? They still haven't played. Oh, no, they get him out. All right, let's try this again. Let's see what it gives me. Let's see what it gives me. I want to be with it because we got to build some of these lineups, bro. We got to build some of these lineups. We're running out of time. Let's just run it. Let's see what it says. So this is giving me what? Oh, wait, this is the optimal. Whoopsie daisy. Let's do this again. Man, are we really not going to get the JB news in time? So it's still telling me Wemby, Kuminga, Porzingis, Reaves, and Steph. Let's just do it. Let's just save it, see what happens. Let's run a second one. The second one is Jokic, Dante, Peyton Pritchard, Cooper Flag, and Giannis. I just think Jaylen Brown's going to go nuts. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I'm so frustrated. I need the Jaylen Brown news, bro. Why are they doing this to me? Give me some fucking clam chowders and a Sam Adams and let me figure out this Boston news. Let me see if the Celtics line moved a little bit more. It still hasn't. Still at 1.5. So, all right, let me ask the chat this. If Jaylen Brown doesn't play and Zion Williamson doesn't play, who's favored in this game? Celtics or Pelicans? Put it in the chat. So we know Zion's out. Let's say Jaylen Brown is out. Who doesn't play? You're absolutely right. Where's Boston Base when you need him? And here we go. So I'm going to send a screenshot so I can send that to Boston Base because that's gonna make his day, dude. He was looking for something to whack off to, so I'm sure this will be huge for him. Also, I got a Deposit Kingdom notification. What's going on here? Let's see. What's jumped to present? What's this going on? Oh man. Oh, this is great. I'm getting tagged in hoops. Let's go. Let's see. We'll make a joke here. Okay, hold on. Sorry. All right, let's go. Pels are favored. Pels are favored. All right, so okay, wait, hold on. So then why the fuck are the Celtics favored then? So everybody's saying Pelicans. Why are the Celtics favored by 1.5? That's if you're saying they're both playing. Oh, this is a nightmare scenario. I hate it. Oh man. This is tough. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this. And you guys weren't helpful either. You all said Pelicans, and it was not helpful. What do you think about Quentin Post for 3 games? I don't really know if you can do Quentin Post, man. I don't really know if you can. I don't think you can do it. Most screen time my comment has gotten. There you go. Brown is carrying Boston, so I guess the Pels are favorites. I know, but the Celtics are favored. All right, so let me ask you guys this then. Do you just think Jaylen Brown's in or out? This is what I'm agreeing with Carl. I think Jaylen Brown's going to play tonight. I think Jaylen Brown is going to play tonight. I don't think he should, though. I don't think he should. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I know they want to get a W, but I don't think he should play. Go get the draft pick, bro. Don't hurt the ankle. Don't hurt the ankle. All right. Everybody's saying they think JB's in. What's the giveaway tonight? Jordan, relax. We gave away a rare classic already. We're going to do a limited in season here in a second. You just got to like the stream, subscribe, #Zion. Yeah. I don't know what to make of the Jaylen Brown news, bros. Because it's like a real problem. If he's good to go, it's going to be a real problem. Because it's hard. It's almost impossible to build right now. And it's like Pritchard's still a good play. He's still a good play right now. But all right, I'll wait 10 more minutes before I actually build my lineup. So if you guys have more questions, Reese, what's up? Reese Davies in the chat. You love to see it. Let's see what we got. Here. Let's see. Man, I need the Celtics to fucking report. All right, sorry. Let's go. Let's see. We're looking for an L10 at 36. All right, L10 at 36. Let's check it out. By projection, Austin Reaves by far the best one. Booker's up there. Maxi. Wow, Maxi's cap is 36. I don't think I noticed that. I would play Maxi over Reaves. Listen, I love Austin Reaves. I think Reaves is in a smash spot. I think you play Maxi over Reaves. I would rank them Maxi, Reaves, Booker, Holmgren. I mean, Porzingis is the fifth highest guy there. I'd have Ahmed Thompson over him. I'd have Mobley over Porzingis. If Jaylen Brown's good to go, I'd have him. Honestly, even Jaylen Brown with one game over Porzingis with two. This Porzingis projection is so high, man. So high. Are we expecting Cody Williams to do anything? No, dude. No, I'm not. Maybe Utah is. I'm not. Mike, thoughts on Clipper fans chanting FBI at the Trailblazers? No, I think that's fine. The Trailblazers fans should chant FBI back to the Clippers because Ty Lue is also entangled in this. So I think that's fine. Carl, when they go full tank and shut him down in January, they'll have records of him being game time decision all season to support the notion that it's not a tank move. That's great. No, is that real? They want a dunk champion up in here. Let's see. What are we at here? Mac McClung, multi-year deal with the Pacers. Multi-year, huh? Is that what Shams just reported? And then Underdog tweeted it out thinking like it was their own thing? I got some feelings about Underdog right now. Maxi is red hot in these opening games. Yeah, I mean, he looks awesome, and we know there's no Embiid tonight. Like the hot take, I think he's actually like better. He's better when Embiid is out there. I think it becomes a little bit easier for him. But this Maxi Edgecombe backcourt is just fun as hell. Fun as hell, I love it. Wait, did I get 4 drafts canceled? No. 4 drafts got canceled. Oh, I guess it filled up. Okay. Or maybe they're still, I don't know. Who cares, Mike? Who cares? Let's focus. All right, what else you guys have for me? Yeah, not even a two-way deal. We think it's fair to pick Giannis as my champ. I mean, like, listen, dude. When it's between Giannis, Jokic, Wemby, we're just splitting hairs, We're just splitting hairs. They're all great. Like picking those MVPs is different. I mean, if one has more games than the other, sure. But SGA to me is a tier below those guys from a fantasy perspective. I'm right now, if I have a Wembanyama, I'm playing Wemby every single time. Jokic has like the best floor out of all of these guys. Giannis seems to be the entirety of the offense. So I get ranking Jokic third out of all of these if you wanted to. I get it. Trae Young for me, tag. Trae Young. The environment of this Chicago-Atlanta game shouldn't be overstated. Like, again, if we want to go back to totals here, right? So Atlanta and Chicago is a 243.5 total. The next closest one is Memphis and Golden State, which is 4 points behind them at 239.5. And then after that, it's like the mid 230s. No, I'm sorry. It's the low 230s. So Chicago and Atlanta, a 3-point differential in spread. It's gone up from 2.5 to 3.5 now that everybody's been ruled in. Atlanta is just in a great spot with Chicago, so give me that every time. It's Booker over Randall, although it's scary. It is scary. I think it's closer than people think, but go ahead. Yeah, there we go. There you go. Sexton or Ryan Rollins for tomorrow? Man, I kind of like Sexton a little bit more than Rollins because of Brandon Miller being out. I think Sexton's going to be out there running around a little bit. Rollins' minutes are safer. He also does a little bit more defensively for you. Like Sexton's probably going to give you like 24-1 with maybe a steal. Rollins is closer to like a 12-8-5-2-1 type of guy, right? So that's kind of the matchup. I think I lean Sexton, but I'd be fine either way. I do like Rollins' game. I think that's like a rare bright spot for Milwaukee and all of like the weirdness of their roster. Like I do. I kind of like them a little bit. I'm going to do a quick refresh over here on the news. Jaylen Brown, a game time decision. F off. Cade Cunningham's available. Suggs, Bain, Wagner, Banchero, Carter Jr. That's the starters for the Magic. Sixers are running out Maxey, Edgecombe, Oubre, Walker, and Adembona. So for everybody jerking off about Andre Drummond, you can chill out now. Man, Jaylen Brown is killing me, dude. That sucks. Ukulele, one for me. Clay or Drum Dog? Uh, I think Clay projects for 22. Drummond 23. I mean, I guess Drummond, man. I guess Drummond, but I got to tell you, I don't feel great about it. I don't feel great about it. Oh, wait, hold on. That's not the giveaway. The Team Hold 10 is not the giveaway. That's for 10% off of top tier projections, which we're using over here. Let me go over to the banners. Let me get rid of that. The giveaway that we're doing is hashtag Zion, who has been ruled out. Do I still like mine out with Brown in? I mean, we don't know if he's in yet, so let's keep that in mind. Game time decision. People are saying that probably means he plays. I don't think that's guaranteed. I think it's still pretty 50-50. Minot is still fine, but it definitely lowers the ceiling. Yeah, I think, I know Steph's got 3 games. Here's the thing. I think Steph's probably only playing 2 games. He might play 3. I would bank on 2. 3 games in 4 nights is a lot for somebody close to my age. That's all I'll say. Okay? That's all I'll say. What else do we have in the chat here? Man, this Jaylen Brown stuff sucks. This Jaylen Brown stuff sucks. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, man. I don't know. I don't know what to do with it. I'm going to show you guys. I don't know if this is help. Best 15 kept Reese. You showed up late. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Reese. You think it seems insanely overpriced? I find it to be very helpful. I think if you have a big gallery, it makes sense. I think if you're grinding out some of the lower end stuff, it probably doesn't make sense. But I think if you're playing a pretty high volume, or if you have a pretty big gallery and you're doing multiple contests, like if you're doing 5 champion lineups and some contenders and arenas, I do think it makes sense. But that's okay. Not everybody has to use everything, but I find it very helpful. Less than or equal to 16. Is that what you said, Reese? Based on projection here. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Well, based on cap, we're doing less than or equal to 16 for an L10. Ryan Rollins. Okay, maybe I stand corrected. I gave bad advice. Sexton projects for what? Oh, because his cap's not that high. Rollins projects for 34. That's pretty fun. You got Cole Anthony next. Then you've got Aaron Wiggins. I think I like Wiggins more than Cole Anthony, especially with the Q tag on Cole. Namias Cade is fine. Reed Shepard's fine. Then you got Hauser down here, Derek Queen, Luke Cornett, Shut Up French Vanilla, Jock Landell, Jarris Walker, Dylan Harper. There's some names for you. Okay, so you're not late, but you just haven't been paying attention. Is that what you're telling me, Reese? How dare you? Embiid is out. Embiid is out for real this time. Let's see. What else we got? Oh, I had a draft canceled. Oh, last minute, we got burned. We got burned by the drafters. Man, I'm so nervous about this Jaylen Brown shit. I feel like this is gonna kill me. How many Jaylen Browns? Only 15. Oh boy. I will say, if Jaylen Brown does play, we have some crazy 6-round Jaylen Browns, which is fun, with Wembanyama, which is like pretty hot to have some late JB like that. Most of it with like Maxey and stuff like that. But some 6-round Jaylen Brown is pretty fun. I will say, out of all the 147, how many Wembanyamas do we have? 20. Oh, 32? No. Yeah, 32 Wembys out of 147. That's fun. How many Jokic's? 18. That's fun too. That's fun. We're having fun now. All right, what else do we have? How many Giddies, actually? I know this isn't exactly so rare, but we got time. Time keeps on ticking. Wait, do we only have one job? Oh, no. That's not helpful. Oh, sorry, guys. Listen, we've been live for an hour and 37, so I can kind of do what I want now at this point. 27 Giddies. Okay. All right, we're vibes. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Nembhard, I don't think we can trust because he's still going to be dinged up. Sengun over Cade. Give Maxey over Porzingis for sure. Don't let any projection tell you otherwise. Honestly, give me James Wiseman. Give me him. Give me to Boston. What's up, David? Hey, Mike. Kawhi with 1 game or Zion with potentially 1 game? Give me Zion. Zion's been incredible this year. If they're both going to play one game, I do think this is just management, right? Because the Pelicans play tomorrow. Is that correct? If I look at the scores quickly, if I look at Tuesday, Pellies play. Oh, wait, the Pelicans don't even play tomorrow? Interesting. The Pelicans play again on Wednesday against Denver, but they're on the road. I do think I'd play Zion. I do think I would play Zion. All right, guys. I have to build these lineups. All right. Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do it together. We're gonna assume Jaylen Brown's in this scenario. We're gonna assume he's in. All right. So we got a hard refresh. This was updated like 7 or 8 minutes ago. If you guys get more news, please tell me in the shitty chat, please. Deuce McBride, questionable for tomorrow. Cat, questionable for tomorrow. Mitch Robb, questionable for tomorrow. Okay. All right. Let's go. One thing about the Jaylen Brown little game theory coming at you here for a second. How many people do you think are actually playing Jaylen Brown? Because they're like, I don't know if he's going to play tonight. That's only one game, you know? Oh, Maxey or Ball? Give me Maxey. Give me Maxey. Give me Maxey. Best 26 cap. That's a good question, actually. Let's look at Murphy is bumped up to 44.5, which I think I fucking called. Herb Jones is bumped up to 28. Only got a one bump there. What did you say? 26? Flayburn says 26. All right. After this one, I got to build my lineups, though. All right. Let's see. Less than or equal to 26. ASMR. Less than or equal to 26. Norman Powell, Stormin Norman, Alexander Sarsgaard, PJ Washington, play the drop, Wendell Carter Jr., Rui Hashimura, Nick Claxton, Kevin Herter, Herb Jones. Norman Powell and Sar clearly the best two. And then PJ, and then it's a pretty big drop. And it's a pretty big drop under that. Nick Claxton, interesting. If somebody could figure out how to get him the ball, that'd be fun. All right, let's go. Do I have any saved lineups? Let's delete that shit. Let's do it. Let's go limited. Let's go champion. Let's run it. All right, so Steph. You know what? I'm just going to do it. I don't like this Kuminga projection, but it is assuming he doesn't play one of these games. So let's save it. Let's save this lineup. Second one, we got Giannis, Dante, Peyton Pritchard, Cooper Flagg, Joker. Let's save that one. Let's save both of those. Okay, after that, if I run another one, let's see what that looks like. Giannis, Rudy, Jordan Poole, Jaylen Brown, Booker. I think instead we just go to contender and see what we can do instead. In contender, we have Booker, Jaylen. Yeah, this is hot. Jarris Walker, Rudy, Dante, Jaylen Brown, Booker. I think that's the better place to do it. Let's run a second one after that. We got Jalen Johnson, Jordan Poole, Triple J, Aaron Wiggins, and Duncan Robinson. Let's run that. That's pretty fun. Can I run another? How many contenders can we do? How many contenders can we do there? Whoa, there we go. Maxey or Ball. Oh, I thought I answered that one. I apologize. I want Maxey over Ball. I want Herb over Rui. I want Maxey over Ball. Wait, you can do 5. All right, so should I do another? I should probably just do another one here. Let's just run another one. You know what? I'm not going to save this. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. So instead, we're not going to save this. So right now we have 2. Let's import this. Let's import this to my roster. You can't see this, but we just imported 4 lineups. I'm going to go over to So Rare here in a second so you can see it. So that just went right to my lineups, and then we're gonna get in the dirt. We're gonna hand build some of this stuff. It's 3. Okay, yeah, Magic Murillo, come on. Also, thank you for I'll never figure out what this currency is, but thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate it. Okay, so just so you can see this, right? I press those buttons, and then it went over to my lineups here. Sorry, I went to the wrong So Rare tab that I had open. All right, so we had Kuminga, Wemby, Reaves, Steph, Porzingis. Then we had Dante, Giannis, Peyton Pritchard, Cooper Flagg, Nikola Jokic. For our contenders, we went Rudy, JB, Book, Dante, Jarris. Then our other contender, Poole, Jalen Johnson, Triple J, Duncan Robinson, Aaron Wiggins. I wanted to make one more contender, and I wanted to do it like this. So add a new team. We're just going to throw Giannis in there. All right. And that leaves us the 14 the rest of the way. Let's throw Hugo in there. Let's throw Minot in there. All right, so that leaves us 27 the rest of the way. I would like to get Amin Thompson if I could. Simon's at 30 is pretty good. Sadiq Bey's jumped up. I think I have a Ron Holland that's going to go underused here, right? That leaves with a 45 for the last spot. We could throw Zion in there with one game. I mean, that's pretty hot, right? Or just throw John Moran in there with 2. We can throw John Moran in there with 2. And then we can go from 4 to 12 or from 10 to 4 to 12 or 10 to 18, right? All right, so let's go down. Oh, I still have Norman Powell here. We're going to have to make some arenas in a second. So, all right, I said 18, 18. So is anybody, Jordan Hawkins, no, Jovic, Kane, no. Laravia, I mean, so we could do Ron Holland or Jake Laravia? Probably Laravia, right? Oh, no, I can't do that. Wait, I thought I had 2 Laravias. Didn't I? Don't I have an in-season Laravia? I thought I had an in-season Laravia. Fuck. All right, let's go back down. Wait, let me go back to the chat. I know I'm like neglecting the chat here. Thoughts on this Giannis team here? Norwegian Crones. Hell yeah. 2.5. Hell yeah. We'll take it. Top tier really needs to add the daily comp. Yeah, I bet they will eventually because the daily comp is new. They got to like scrub the API and shit, you know? All right. So this leaves us with 18. So we could go, man, I really wish we could use that Laravia. We'll have to use that for something else. Boucher's been so bad. I actually think we just leave it with Holland. I think we just go Holland and Zion and let it rip, right? Because it says Giannis and Ronnie in there, right? And then we can use Ja and the other stuff. Furphy, does Furphy finally play? Let's just do it. Whatever. Let's just do Zion and Ja. I mean, not Zion and Ja, Zion and Ron. That's kind of fun, right? That's kind of fun. You like it? Laravia. Yeah, sort by in season. Sorry. Lock in your lineups, forget chat. Yeah, I know. We got to do this. We're like, what, 10 minutes, 15 minutes left? Do I try to build another? Let's try to build another contender. I feel like I can just cook these contenders right now. And then we'll do the arena. Let's add a new team. Brother. All right, let's sort by this because I heard the chat say it. Should we get, man, VJ Edgecombe being 51 is fucking hilarious. I would like to get John here, but let's find like the right middle of the road value guys. Santiel Dama, cap of 23. Nemby's probably not going to be playing live. I mean, Nas Reed with a cap of 20 is pretty special here in this scenario, right? Let's just scroll. I think Nas is in a good spot. Let's just scroll all the way to the bottom. I do think I have another Dante, right? I think I have 2 Dantes, so I should probably think about using him. Let's see. Cam Whitmore, man, that has been a disaster. Trenton Watford's out. That'd be a fun play. Nick Clifford's out. All these guys are out. Crockbrenna. Honestly, maybe we don't build another one because these aren't great. Jaren Jackson Jr. Let me see the Dante here. What does Dante put us at? Oh, I guess I'm using both Dantes. All right, let's just go to arenas. Let's build the arena now. Let's go to the arena. I think I like the arenas after saying I didn't. I think I do. Let's start with Arena 140. My only concern is, I do like Laravia. My only concern with these are people like using their MVPs for this shit. Oh, wait, no, you don't get an MVP. It's 140. All right, let's see if we can get Ja in there. I want to use these guys. Ja, Triple J, let's get them both. They got 2 games. Both of them project really well. So that's 24 the rest of the way. Let's start at the bottom now. Let's get Nas Reed in there. I like that. Would like to get like a Norman Powell, absolutely. And that leaves us at 27. Karis LeVert's out. Wendell Carter Jr. projects okay. They have 3 games this game week. I'm fine with this. WCJ, 3 games. Nas Reed, Ja, Triple J, Storm, and Norman Powell. Let it rip. Swipe. Oh, that one's in there. I forgot we can do like a bunch of these, right? Do you guys prefer doing the 140 or the 75? Which ones do you guys like better? Because I should switch to that. You got Jokic in Arena 140. You sicko. All right, rank them: Turner, Pritchard, Dante, and Nas. I would go Pritchard, Dante, Turner, Nas. Pritchard, Dante, Turner, Nas. That's for your boy. Lively and Gafford out, so probably AD is 5. Flat, maybe we get D'Lo as point guard. Maybe we get it. Top 3. Well, there's only 10 people in it, Borland. It's a 10-person contest, so there's not that many people in there. 140. All right, I'll do another 140. Let's do another 140. The swipe to send the essence for the arena is, yeah, it is. It is satisfying. You're right. I hope we do match up too, because I'm going to kick your ass, Carl. I play the 75s because I have a lot of L10s. I respect it. I kind of like being able to use this essence, even though I got my ass kicked this past week. Let me just real quick, I'm going to recheck the underdog NBA thing. We got Brandon Williams ruled out, Gafford, Lively, all out. Pistons are starting Cade, Duncan, Asar, Toby, and Jalen Duren. All right. Let's do another one. Let's build another one because I need to get Amon Thompson in there. Also, maybe we can get Cat in there as well. Cat, Amon Thompson. What does that leave us with? 22 the rest of the way. Let's go. We got to get Laravia in there. Right? We haven't done Laravia. Let's go. Laravia's at 17. That's a smash. That's a smash play. We got 25 per. You got Mr. Cock Brenner. Chris Middleton with 2 games. Actually, like Chris Middleton's been fine. Dort report, play the drop. Neesmith with only 1 game kind of sucks. Jalen Wells with 2. Let me just make sure we're not missing anything egregious. I actually think Sam Merrill is fine here. Chris Boucher would be interesting if more people got ruled out. Johnny Concha, Vince Williams, Cammy Whitmore, Marvin Bagley. Look at Bagley from every era over here. Man, this isn't as fun as I thought it was going to be. Xavier Tillman, dude, let's just fuck it. Let's ride a Xavier Tillman. It leaves with 47. Nah, that doesn't even let us do anything good. Forget it. All right, 25. Let's see. What can we do for 25? Sadiq Bey, I think, with 24 is actually fine with no Zion. What does that give us for the last one? 22 for that last spot? Jalen Wells, I think this is a bad team, bro. Aaron Neesmith, this is a bad team, bro. This is a waste. I'm just giving out money here. I'm just giving out money, but we're going to do it anyways because I'm a man of the people. All right, those are my two. I think I'm done with that. All right, I think my lineups are in. How's everybody doing in here? You play the 75. Oh, I did that. Are the Thompson twins already the most talented NBA twins of all time? Yeah, I mean, who do they eke out? The Lopez bros? The Morris bros? Who am I forgetting? Is it a safe? No, I don't think it's safe to assume that Jaylen Brown plays. That's a game time decision. Is a game time decision, bro. I do not think it's safe to assume that at all. At this point, I hope he plays, but the Currys are up there. Yeah, Currys are up there. Sorry. But yeah, they're not twins. Also, yeah, no, they're not twins. They're going to be twins. We're doing twins here. Pause. I got to finish what I'm realizing now is I did not finish my NBA stuff. How is there only 3 people in the single entry contest? Grow up, guys. We've got how many in the 81 in the Monday Night Hoops, though? That's kind of fun. Let's do this one real quick. Let's just enter this shit. Let's just click some buttons. We'll get dominating. I know you can't even see this. We're just clicking stuff right now. Man, the Jaylen Brown thing really threw me for a loop today. Like, why give him the Q tag? You know, why the Q tag? Why the Q tag just to play? This is what's wrong with the NBA, dog. It sucks. This is impossible, but this is why we do live before lock. So no regrets. Anything else here from the chat? Caleb and Cody. Oh God, no, thank you. They're not twins though. We're doing twins, right? And twins. I think Dylan Brooks is playing. As far as I know, the Brooks brothers are playing. Let's see what Dylan's doing. Dylan, yeah. Oh, you're right. He's still questionable, but he was present at shoot around. So I'm gonna go ahead and say he's playing. All right. You need to like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag Zion into the chat. That is going to give you an opportunity to win a limited in-season tier card. I'm also going to share. The also Gonzalo won our first one, but you can still do it. We got 98 entrants right now. I'm going to share the Discord link so you have an opportunity to give me a DM. DM if you win this card so I can remember to send it to you. If you win, you will not be getting it today. It'll be something you'll be for sure getting tomorrow. Do what our guy SR Gas just did here. Hashtag Zion. Did you see the new quick play? Yeah, the quick play feature looks like it's going to be dope. I've actually heard from people who only play the football game that got kind of excited about the idea of doing the quick play game on the NBA side of things. So that's pretty fun. That is pretty fun. All right. Let's give away some stuff. We're gonna stay live for a couple more minutes just in case we get it. Then I got to figure out my swaps on the Underdog app. Hey, if this is your first time here, I hope you had a good time. Again, we do this show. If you're watching on the So Rare YouTube or So Rare Twitch after the fact, we do this show every Monday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. I believe that's 10 p.m. CET. Shout out Antonio Brown. But we do it the same type of thing where we'll go over the schedule, the game week, the projections, your questions, and then we'll give away a couple of things. We'll also have like a midweek check-in. We'll do some I got some stuff we're talking about doing. But I appreciate you guys hanging out. We also have the NBA Bit channel. Go check that out. Our guy Weisberg is going to be doing, if you like a little watch along, if you are a voyeur and you like to watch somebody else do it, you can go to the playback.tv/NBA bit where we watch and stream games together. You can be a part of the 993 community members, which, by the way, get that over 1K. You know what I'm saying? Get that over 1K. What are we doing? Get it over 1K. And then I think that's it, guys. Do you guys have anything else? Anything else you're excited about here? I keep thinking it's Friday, which is throwing me off, which is going to be real. It's going to be real disappointing tomorrow when I get up. Just went to enter Arena 75 and couldn't afford it. Hey, listen, dude. It's a rich. I've been saying this for years. So Ray is a rich man's game. Rich man's game. Open up the pocketbook. Yeah, I'll be around tonight. And tomorrow, doing some content. My wife is in San Francisco for work, so I'm allowed to stay up late and have pizza. I'm exhausted. We did the NBA bit this morning at, what time was that at? 9 a.m. Then we did the 89 Cavs at 3 p.m. And then we're back here again. This is 4 hours of content, baby. 4 hours of content. Yeah, Kelsey hanging out with Weisberg. She's at some, I think it's like some big wig. Wow, Jaylen Brown in. Holy shit. Wow. Oh, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. Guys, I'm just going to show you something here before we do this giveaway. And I have Jaylen Brown in a team, right? Before I show you guys this. That's why they're favored. Man, I wish that line didn't make sense to me, and I'm mad for not capitalizing on that. I should have thought I should have played that differently. I have Jaylen Brown in a contender with Rudy, Book, Dante, and Jarris. Okay. Wow, I'm very surprised by this, but also not surprised by this. I want to show you guys something, and you guys probably don't give a shit about this. FBI investigate, yeah. Man, Tillman and Hugo won't score as well. No, I mean Tillman for sure. Hugo still, I think, is going to be running around. Did they announce the starting lineup, or did they just say JB's in? Wow, Jaylen Brown available to play is just really incredible. So I want to show you this here. So if I go to my completed lineups, so many of them. Wait, what was this one? Oh, this one had Zion in it. No, this one didn't. I thought it did have Zion. Oh, it had Randall, Caden Giddey. Okay. Wait, this was okay. Yes, it did. I was like, what? I'm losing my mind. All right, let's. I want to show you guys this real quick. Okay, so only 15 Jaylen Brown lineups. All right, only 15 out of the whole thing. So out of all of them, I only did 15, not a ton. This one, not as fun. It says Zion in it. We get a lot of Zion in this one, a lot of Zion. Most of my Jaylen Brown. So far, 3 of the 15 are with Zion. But then all of a sudden, we get a Wemby, Steph Curry, Trae Young, Scotty Barnes, Vooch, and then Jaylen Brown with pick 36. We get another one, Maxey, Reaves, Ja, Chet, Amon, JB, Sengun. So we did luck out with some 6-round Jaylen Brown, which is kind of fun. With AD, with Sengun again. Then some down here. But the 6-round Jaylen Brown with Wemby was kind of fun. That is kind of fun. We'll see how that plays out, but that is kind of fun. Incredible. What are we thinking? Queen, was Zion injured? Yeah, I think Queen's fine. I think Jeremiah Fears is fine. I think Eves Missy rebound overs, if we're doing that. Of course, not financial advice. All right, as we hit lock, let's give this thing away. Last call, like the stream, subscribe to the channel, put hashtag Zion into the chat. This is going to be a limited in-season card. Gonzalo, make sure you message me for that rare classic. If you win the limited in season, same thing. Send me a little texty text on the Discords or the Twitter, and then we will get you that sweet giveaway. Appreciate everybody for hanging out and watching along. This is a community-driven thing, right? So it's only fun if you guys are here hanging out. Appreciate you guys rocking with us this whole time. Shout out our guy Wistamania over there on the Twitchy gang. Make sure you come follow us over at Elite Fantasy Sports too on YouTube. If you're not following Elite Fantasy Sports, make sure you go do that. All right, here we go. Winner. 99 entrants in a giveaway ain't one. I don't know. I was trying to do a Jay-Z thing there and failed. Let's see who's going to get the dub. A lot of familiar faces popping up here. Jay Blaze a couple of times, but it's going to VAR Comedy. VAR Comedy. This is a football I don't know who VAR Comedy is, but congrats on the dub. VAR, make sure you hit me up. Make sure you hit me up. We're going to get VAR, a little dub there. Again, appreciate everybody hanging out. Hope you guys had fun. If you're only here for So Rare stuff, we'll be back probably Wednesday with something for you. And then again on Friday with Live Before Lock on the Elite Fantasy Sports channel. Good luck to all of you guys sweating it out tonight. Let's go get some dubs. We'll see you next time. We outskis.